Hey Capricorn, welcome back to the One Akashic. I'm Natalia and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading that gives you an idea of what January is going to be all about for you guys, okay? So we're going to jump right into this 2025 reading. It's not for all of 2025. I don't want to give you guys the probabilities of 2025 this early. It's like, I think that's a little bit too much. So let's just start with January, okay? Don't forget, you're dealing with a Libra. All right, guys. So we got the Judgment card in reverse here for January, and you're going to be shocked because this was clarified by the Two of Wands and the Judgment card in reverse again. I mean, that is just bananas. So I really feel like Capricorn right now, I feel like you guys are experiencing sort of like maybe the end of a tower where you're just kind of figuring things out. You're in a time of self-doubt and you have to make decisions. And I feel like you're very confused about the decisions that you have to make. Should you continue relationships with certain people? Should you continue pouring effort into a certain project? That type of situation. And I really feel like you kind of don't see where you're fitting in your life right now. I really do think that a lot of Capricorns have probably been through some sort of tower in some area in their lives, and you guys are, I mean, I feel like this is all about decision making, you know, like this Two of Wands is about like the initial planning phases. Things are not quite worked out yet, and I feel like there's a fair amount of confusion that Capricorn might be going through at the moment. Next, what Capricorn will be feeling in January is possibly an urge to isolate with this Hermit card. You're gonna, maybe you have Virgo placements, you're gonna be invoking a little bit of that Virgo energy. Also, you got the Judgment card twice here, and that is Scorpio energy, and it's also Mars energy, so it's a little bit of Aries too, okay? Or is that the Tower? All right, guys, so yeah, the Hermit energy here. I feel like you guys are going within and really studying a situation. It's whatever that situation is that caused a tower in your life. For each Capricorn, it's going to be different, but it's caused a situation. We're looking at the aftermath, I believe, of the tower. So some of you, it's a breakup. For some of you, it's the realization that a relationship is not working out. For some of you, it could be family issues, like you and your family have gotten into a humongous fight. And I feel like it is affecting your identity. It's helping you to transform your identity a bit. So what I see here is the Knight of Cups, and I feel like this Hermit energy was brought on by you wanting to express some sort of gratitude or love towards someone. And like I said, this is not just about romantic relationships. This could be platonic. This could be someone in your family, a friend. This could even be that you wanted to pursue a creative endeavor. And I'm getting here that it didn't quite work out. What you found out though was that what you were applying your time to might be, you know, detrimental to you in some way, detrimental to you emotionally, mentally. You might have felt like you have an unhealthy tie to this thing, or that it was a Capricorn. I know, it's so crazy. I'm sorry, Caps. No, this is you guys, okay? But it's also really saying that you're having clarity that this thing that you were, and this Knight of Cups is Scorpio energy. This thing that you were, you know, giving time to, giving energy to, just maybe wasn't the right thing for you. And with the Devil energy there, I'd say that it was probably quite bad. Or maybe if it wasn't bad, it was just affecting you in a bad way, okay? Because, you know, sometimes we can have like family dynamics, let's say, where people are not inherently bad, but the way that they interact with each other doesn't bring out the best, and maybe even causes, you know, real pain and suffering for a person, even if the person isn't actually bad or trying to be bad. You know what I mean? All right. So lastly, what we have here is that you're the Six of Swords energy here. You are taking yourself out of a situation that you feel is harmful, you feel is not good for you. And I don't get that with this Two of Pentacles that you're making a decision, Capricorn energy, by the way. I don't get that you're making a decision about this anymore. Right now, you're planning on how to do this. And, you know, once you get all your ducks in a row, you're out of there. You're out of some situation that is just not working out for you, and that possibly has caused you a lot of pain. Okay, so for me, that's a good thing. I feel like it's great that Capricorn is realizing what isn't working for them. And like I said, apply this to any situation. This is not a love reading specifically or anything like that. Just because the Knight of Cups showed up does not mean that it's, you know, love. Okay, so I looked for you guys in the deck also. So here you are, Capricorn, the devil energy. This is, you know, this could just be saying that it's you. However, right before you guys, I'm just going to put this down over here for a second. Right before you guys is the Moon card and also the Seven of Wands. Okay. And so what the energy that I'm getting from this is that you have been feeling defensive, like you have to defend yourself or something. And with this Moon card here, I'm going to say that those of you that suffer from mental illness you've been really having a rough time with that. And others of you might be feeling very confused, very conflicted, and, you know, feeling like something in your life is mysterious, hard to figure out, and it's causing you conflict. It's causing you some kind of conflict, and it's making you feel possibly defensive. Or a defensive energy is causing you to feel this conflict, okay? So directly after the devil is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is telling me, Capricorns, that I really get that a group of you might have gone overboard. A group of you might have been a little too rough in a situation and you feel like you got to get yourself out of it. Now, the circumstances may just be that you have to leave the situation, or you have to leave this work environment, this family environment, this relationship environment. But you have a part to play in this with this Seven of Swords. It doesn't mean there was cheating involved. You know, that's not the only thing the Seven of Swords means. But it could be that, you know, you're just not seeing how things are going to work. And you also feel a responsibility for this. And so you're feeling like you need to get yourself out of there in broad daylight. Just go. Something happened. You have to go. Followed by that is the Hangman. Okay. So you really want to get yourself out of this situation, but you need to reflect on it. You need to delay it just for a bit because you might have to figure out logistics. And I think also you are just figuring out, like, how did things get this crazy? Like, how did this tower moment come into my life? If you haven't had a tower moment, then this is not your reading. Okay. I see the Ace of Cups. Followed by that is the Three of Wands, the Justice, and the Nine of Cups, guys. So I really do feel like there is a lot of love. There's a lot of healing coming towards you. With this Three of Wands, I feel like a solution to this issue is within reach, and you will be able to, you know, resolve whatever this issue is that you're going through. I do feel like, you know, Capricorns, you might want to see karma. You might be dealing with a Libra, and you really might be dealing with a Libra that you see as your Nine of Cups here, by the way, like your wish fulfillment. But I think, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, because you've got this Ace of Cups after the Hangman, you might have done some self-reflection. You've got an Ace of Cups here, the Three of Wands, something is just within reach. You've got the Justice card, a Libra, and your wish fulfillment. But what I really think, guys, is that, you know, you have a lot of love to give in a situation, or you have a way to resolve this situation. I see the moon phases here in this card too. So I don't think the resolution of you being able to express your gratitude and love to someone, let them know, like, I'm here to work this out, I don't think it's going to happen soon. With the moon phases showing up in this particular deck, in this card, in this deck for the Ace of Cups, I think this is something that's going to take some time. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. You feel like it's within reach, but it is at a distance yet, and you will have to wait just a bit. Okay, it's here, it's close, but you're gonna have to wait a bit, and you may have to, you know, get yourself out of the situation. With the Justice card and the Nine of Cups, I feel like you might have good karma, or you want to see karma in the situation, and And I think you're going to be okay with that Nine of Cups. Okay. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's also somebody just being really happy on their own. And I really think that Capricorns, you just might be needing space from whatever situation it is that you're dealing with. January looks like it's going to be a pensive month, a month of thinking, planning. I do feel like December is when the tower hit. It's over. And now you're just making decisions and planning and moving on and figuring out how to fix whatever calamity has happened. But I do feel like you're going to take yourself into a calmer space. So if this reading resonated with you, please hit like and subscribe. I also want to give a shout out to my Cappies because you guys are my second highest viewers. My first is Pisces. And so Capricorns, look out for a very detailed, like 20-minute to 30-minute reading that is very, very, very detailed. That would be the reading for that, you know, gives you lots of details about January and maybe even a few more months ahead. But I really appreciate my Capricorns and I love you guys. Peace.